Hi guys, it's Dr. Mona and I'm here with Lauren, Skinny Confidential.
Hi.
So today we're doing this entire video on skincare. Because I finally met my skincare match in a person.
Yes, because we don't go in the sun.
We don't go in the sun. We both care we're like equally as obsessed with skincare in a healthy, kind of unhealthy way, but it's fine.
I might have a weird thing with it. I'm wearing driving gloves at like 6 o'clock at night. It's kind of creepy.
Yes, I was telling her earlier that I've even hit a car when I was driving because I was trying to protect my face and couldn't see. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's goals.
Yeah, it's goals.
I'm jealous that you hit a car. I really am.
I'm like kind of proud of the story because I've told it twice today.
Yeah, I like it.
So I thought what would be really cool. I love your content and I love that you always talk about facial massage. It's like your thing.
Love facial massage. I cannot wait to talk to your audience about it.
So I feel like you incorporate it with your serums, with your products, right?
Totally. So what I do every morning is I don't put makeup on until I do facial massage, because I found that when I do facial massage, it de-bloats your entire face. So I had jaw surgery probably 3 to 4 years ago, and I'm still swollen from it.
Really?
So when I wake up in the morning, I have to do something that's super de-bloating. And facial massage, I lose like 20 pounds in my face.
And does it happen around your eyes too? Because everyone gets the puffiness around their eyes. Everyone hates that.
Totally. So you'll see a lot of people with bags under their eyes and they say it's because they have lack of sleep, but it's actually because they need lymphatic drainage. And that's what facial massage is going to do. It's going to drain all the fluid in your face and get that out. And that's moving it and moving the circulation and the blood flow.
That's kind of similar with like something like cellulite. When you're doing that deep massage and you're getting rid of that drainage, that's what can help the lumps look better, the dimples look better. So it's kind of the same concept.
Totally.
Right?
Yes.
So when you're using different skincare products, there is a method to make it, look better, to make it react better on your skin, to prevent sagging on your skin, to make sure you're completely protected. So I just brought a bunch of random skincare products of mine. She's got some of her tools, and we'll go from like step 1 to 97 of skincare.
I'm into it.
Right?
Let's talk skin. It's like my favorite subject in the whole world.
So let's do like nighttime routine. You get home, you have makeup on. Do you use makeup remover? Do you use oil? What's like your thing?
I don't wear a lot of makeup. Like, it's not something I wear every single day. But if I come home and I just got off a shoot and I have makeup on, I like to get in the shower, because I actually take my skincare down to here, all the way to my shoulders, all the way to my hands. I mean, that's how nuts I am.
That's like what we were going to talk about later. I'm glad you even said it. Like,
not to scare the audience.
No.
They're like, this is so overwhelming.
Do you do that morning and night? So are you always doing, do you do like 2 showers a day?
I don't do it in the morning. So
Okay.
I like to shower at night. So what I'll do is I'll come home and I'll take a shower. Right now I'm trying out Dr. Lancer's products. I actually read his book Younger, which you have to read.
I love him.
Oh, the book is so good. And he talks about his 3-step method, and that's exfoliating, cleansing, and nourishing. So I get in the shower and I oil cleanse first, which has nothing to do with him. I use grapeseed oil from Whole Foods, like the raw cold pressed.
Okay. Just regular grape, so it's not even like for your face, just regular grapeseed oil.
It's from the oil aisle.
See, I have an oil cleanser, but if I don't have this on me, I'll use coconut oil. It's a better idea if you're taking makeup off to use this. When you're using a makeup removing wipe, you probably notice you're tugging and pulling. It doesn't get everything off. This is just such a gentle way to remove makeup.
Totally. And if you don't have this and you're traveling, you can use olive oil from room service.
Oh my god, amazing. Because they don't always have coconut oil, so just get olive oil.
Yeah, I'm like, can I have a side of olive oil? It's for my salad at 11 o'clock at night.
Amazing. Best tip ever.
So you just remove all your makeup, and I really try to go like this instead of like this, and we talked about this earlier. I mean, you were saying like you hate wipes like me.
I hate it because I see myself pulling it down. I mean, always try to push up, but even the pulling and the tugging can cause like creases and lines in your skin. It's just something you want to avoid.
Totally. So the wipes are a no-no. The olive oil's in, the grapeseed oil's in. I do it in the shower. I just get all that makeup off. And then obviously I'm going to have a little bit more makeup on, and that's where the exfoliant comes in, and that's going to scrub the oil away.
Yeah.
And all like your makeup and anything else that's on there, and I take that down to my neck. I take it down to my shoulders, and if you read Dr. Lancer's book Younger, he'll explain why the shoulders are so important. All this area that you want to stay youthful. So your neck, your chest, your hands, I mean, I
So
take it down
good.
to my toes. I'm just kidding. And I exfoliate. So is there like an exfoliator you use? Because I want to know your tips too.
I honestly, so there's chemical exfoliators and there's physical exfoliators. A chemical is the one you're going to feel with those beads. That's when you're actually going to feel like the outside skin coming off. The physical is something like retinol or glycolic acid that's actually like getting into your cells and exfoliating on the inside. So I'll use a physical like maybe twice a week.
Love
And a chemical maybe 2 or 3 times a week too. The one thing with oil, make sure that I always double cleanse. I use an oil, obviously, and then an actual cleanser after. Whether it's an exfoliant, just make sure you get all that residue off. That way you'll prevent breakouts. Some people are scared of oil because of the breakouts. But
Don't be scared.
as long as you get it all off, you're completely fine. If I'm not in the shower, when I use an oil cleanser, I always do the white washcloth trick. All of my white towels are ruined because I will not stop washing my face until there's nothing on it. Like
I love it.
I'll wipe my face, and if there's like any residue of makeup, it gets really confusing when I have a spray tan because I just keep rubbing and it's my spray tan. But don't make that mistake.
So, the struggle is so
The
real
struggle
with the
is
spray tan
real.
situation.
But anyway, I'll keep wiping until there's no makeup, and then I'll move on to something else. So we got the oil taken care of.
So do your oil cleansing to take your makeup off, screw the wipes. Do an exfoliant or a cleanser. I do an exfoliant right now because I'm doing that 3-step method. Sometimes it's different. But I actually have a tip, and I'm sure you already know this, but you know that St. Eve's apricot smell? Or
The scrub.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
horrible.
It's so rough. I've
The
tried it
beads
before.
are fake.
What I mean,
They're
what-
like synthetic beads.
what, it says
So-
it's apricot kernels. And it's,
Yes. So I'm on a mission because I
you
know a
do that?
lot of people use that. Don't use that on your skin. It's really bad for it. Not that you use that. I know you don't, but
I wouldn't, but I mean, I'm surprised they can say maybe there's like an essence of apricot kernel. That's like a good tip in general. Just because it says something's in it, it could be the smallest amount, and there could be a lot of other things. So
totally. You know, it's like food.
yeah, right.
They say that it's like, you know, essence of vanilla and it's actually vanilla sugar. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So definitely do your research on that. So then I cleanse,
Yep.
get out of the shower, and here's something I get asked a lot. They say, well, what if you still have mascara under your eyes? So then I actually put oil underneath my eyes when I get out of the shower and just make sure that all that mascara is off and give myself like a little bit of massage underneath my eyes.
That's really smart because when's the last time you got like a pimple around here? Like that's not where you break out, so you don't have to be as concerned. And oil's super nourishing, and this is like a really sensitive area, so it's really smart to do.
Yeah, it
To
works
get the
really
mascara
well.
off.
Put
Okay.
it on your lips too.
Yeah.
It's so dry right now.
Oh my god, I've been doing coconut oil, like everything on my lips. We're both complaining about it. This weather is tough.
It's so dry.
Yeah.
And then after I do that, it comes to, I always say this word wrong, but I'm going to say it how I say it, and that's serum. Is that right?
You know what? I
Serum,
like that you say
serum.
it that way. It's like you. So you
Okay.
say serum, I say serum.
Okay.
But it's like your thing.
Okay. I pronounce everything
I
wrong.
like
What
it.
can I do? And that's when I do the facial massage, and I do it at night too. And so I use this. It looks like a big vibrator. I turn it to turbo, and I just go up. And I have my serum on already, so it like has
So it's, like,
moving.
gooey all
you know
over
what
your
I'm
face.
saying? So it's not like dry surface.
Right, because if it's rubbing against your skin, you might feel like it's pulling.
Totally, and I
Okay,
don't want
great.
it to pull. So the serum goes with it. Serum goes, and I just go up, and I go down my neck, and then I go up too. But I'm just trying to get all that fluid out. And then this is my Opal. I think it's sold out, but I'm obsessed with this. And you put eye serum in here, and then you just go around your eyes. These two things are going to make any bloat in your face completely disappear. I heard that Kim Kardashian, her face is so contoured and tight, she goes to a place in New York where they actually do 30 minutes of facial massage before she goes to an event.
Really?
So, oh yeah, facial massage, I'm telling you, it's like, if I can be on like this mission, it's so life-changing.
If you don't have one of these, this is obviously better. Put on a serum and just really like massage up. Like you can put it in your fingers, massage in upward direction. Be gentle but firm at the same time, as long as you're not tugging on your skin.
Totally. And you can also use your hands, like you just said. I don't want people to feel like they have to spend a ton of money for facial massage. It's something that I did for years free. And I didn't even know I was really doing it until I started realizing that without it, it wasn't good. So after that, I actually put on more serum after that.
You can layer 3, 4 the key is I would wait like maybe a minute in between products just to like let one settle in.
Smart.
But serums are amazing.
Yeah.
What do you have like 2 or 3 that you always use?
So right now I'm using, Dr. Lancer is more of like a moisturizer, so I'm kind of mixing that with a serum. And I'm using Dr. Dennis Gross right now, and
Okay.
I love it. and it's vitamin C and collagen and all those things. I think it has hyaluronic acid in it.
That's what this one is too.
Amazing.
Hyaluronic acid.
And what is this one?
This one's just Drunk Elephant. I
heard
use
this is good.
Drunk Elephant's good. I use Silwasu, which is good, but hyaluronic acid, every single person should be using in a serum. Like even if you're using other things, add that to it because you just can't get enough of it.
I love, my skin eats it.
Yeah, it like sucks it right into your skin immediately. Really quick on serums, there's liquid-based serums, which is like more of like your traditional serum, and then there's oils, which some people call serums, and oil's a little bit different. Your like liquid serum, the one you use for massage, that should be the one that goes under your moisturizer. If you're using an oil, I would use this either with your moisturizer or after, but because it's thicker, you don't want to use this as like your first base. So you always want to go from like light to heavy.
That's such a good tip.
Water-based serum, then your moisturizer, then your oil.
Great tip. I love that.
Great.
Okay, so after...
How do we still learn more? Like there's always still so much to
No,
know,
oh my
right?
god. I have skincare to me is so fascinating because there's so much you can learn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just put eye cream on always because it's your eyes.
Ring finger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a ring finger. I try to use sometimes this too. And I bring everything down to my shoulders and neck and hands.
If you're in your 40s or 50s, 30s even watching this and you're starting to notice like color spots, age spots, like sun damage, you understand like and you wish you would have done this at a younger age. So if you're watching this and you're not concerned, just start now and you'll thank yourself later.
I mean, this is what I say to girls that read the Skinny Confidential that are 18. I say, do you want to look the way you look in 20 years? And they say yes. And I'm like, then bring it down to your hands and neck.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, let's do this.
Yeah.
And let's stay out of the sun and not go in the tanning bed. We had Dr. Dennis on our podcast, and he says the key to youth is staying out of the sun.
Literally, it's like the key, it's the number one thing you could do for anti-aging, and it's free. So
it's free.
It's a free tip.
I mean, you could buy a ski mask like I have and wear it around Cabo.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. The best thing. Oh my god, I love it. I like hate floppy hats, but won't go anywhere without one just because I'd rather
look so dorky than be in the sun.
You know what? That's a good tip on sunscreen. So sunscreen should be your absolute last step, especially if it's like a physical, like a zinc oxide, because you want it to actually block the sun. Obviously, you wear makeup over. What I would do is put on your sunscreen and try to wait like 5 or 10 minutes to really let it absorb. And one thing, you know, a lot of people put eye cream on their eyes and then avoid that area, but don't neglect the under eyes with your sunscreen because this is the area that's like most susceptible to wrinkles. It's most sensitive, yet we forget about it when it comes to sunscreen. So when you're putting this on, like literally go from here all the way down because like the under eyes and the chest and the neck are what people complain about aging the most, and we kind of forget about it. We just like stick to the cheeks.
Totally. Don't be afraid to put it on your ears, on your eyelids, on your lips, on your hands. I mean, I do that.
I have sunscreen in my chapstick too.
Amazing. Like all these things need protection. I mean, you're gonna think this is batshit. Have
Try me.
a sunscreen that's a leave-in conditioner for my hair.
I actually haven't gotten to that, but I'm like, I'm super into it.
I'll send you the link.
Please do. 'Cause
I just think the sun is aging in every way. And
it really
my
is.
Chihuahua lays in the sun and she has sunspots. I'm really serious. She has sunspots because she's always in the sun and I'm always moving her around. She loves it. But it really does give you those sunspots and cancers. There's so many different things that it does. So
a lot of negative things.
Get your incidental sun exposure when you're walking to 7-Eleven to fill your gas tank.
And even then wear sunscreen.
Yeah. The kind of sunscreen that I really like right now is caffeinated. And I like it because it tightens your face. I'm always looking for things that are going to contour and tighten my face for bloat. And caffeinated sunscreen has really done that for me.
That sounds so enticing. I've never tried it.
You would love it. But other than that, other than wear a hat, I mean, those are my skin tips.
Pretty much. Yeah, I keep a baseball cap in my car at all times. And it obviously only blocks a little bit, but whatever you can do, just be obsessive about it because it's worth it.
Totally worth
it. Really worth it.
It's your skin, you're leading with it. And I think if you want like little tools that you can buy that are under $20, I love a jade roller. I put mine in the refrigerator so it's cold. It's amazing.
So nice. It's the same thing as like when something's swollen, you put ice on it. It's literally the same concept, but it's just it's a tool for your face.
And if you can't afford that, literally dump your head into a bucket of ice water. All the supermodels do that to tighten the face.
That's amazing.
It works so well. Green tea bags on the eyes. I love an ice roller. Have you tried that?
No.
Yeah, try an ice roller. I think you would like that. You put it in the freezer and roll your face.
It's just like ice.
It's just like this roller that holds cold. So it helps fight inflammation.
Oh, that sounds nice.
need
I'm
to,
always
like-
looking to tighten and plump and make it tight and right, so.
Thursday, maybe.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of our favorite skincare tips. We're both obsessed with skincare, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. On Instagram, I'm at Dr. Mona Vand.
And I'm at The Skinny Confidential, and you guys have to check out our podcast because Mona is going to be a guest on it, and she's sharing a lot. Okay guys, so now we're filming a YouTube video on skin with Dr. Mona, and we're going to talk about facial massage, serums, I don't know how to say that, serums.
You said
I think it's so. We're going to talk about serums, whatever.